Examples of oxidation and reduction in nature. First off, we have food spoilages. Food spoilages are a prime example of oxidation reactions that occur in nature. They are also one of the ones that we commonly have today. Lots of businesses will use preservatives to make this reaction not happen. Basically the opposite of a catalyst to try to slow it down. Vitamin C and E are what some people use to reduce this, which is why lemon juice is often used to cut apple slices, because the vitamin C in it prevents them from oxidizing. The next example we have is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is an oxidation reaction that occurs in plants. Plants will use this to breathe and also produce food, or sugar. They use carbon dioxide and water with the help of the sun's energy and chlorophyll to create sugars and oxygen, as you can see in this lovely diagram I have here. Another thing that oxidation is, it has been known to be linked with the effects of aging in humans, as well as other conditions such as cancer, hardening of the arteries, rheumatoid arthritis. It appears that the oxygen molecules and other oxidizing agents always hunger for electrons. They extract these from the membranes in human cells, and over time this causes a gradual breakdown of the human body's immune system. Another example that occurs in nature is rusting. This happens when the oxygen meets a certain metal and will cause it to rust. This is a very corrosive effect and usually it's oxygen itself. Most metals react with the O2 and might corrode so quickly they become useless were it not for the formation of protective coating. Iron forms an oxide commonly known as rust, but this is in fact does little to protect it from corrosion, because the oxide tends to flake off, exposing the fresh surface to further oxidation. Every year, businesses and governments devote millions of dollars to protect iron and steel from oxidation by paint and other means, such as zinc. In fact, oxidation reduction reactions virtually define the world of iron. Found naturally only in in ores, the element is purified by heating the iron with coke, impure carbon, in the presence of oxygen, such that the coke reduces the iron. Another example would be combustion reactions, or fire. Fire is by far the most destructive and potentially harming, and also the most potentially useful out of all of these. Fire is constantly being used in day-to-day lives, whether it be lighting a candle, lighting a barbecue, or on a stovetop. These are all examples of oxidation reactions. And that concludes this presentation.